Hey everybody, just an update. What went down on our first official night, or day and part of a night, out at the Carolina Premium Outlets, where Carolina Pottery is in Smithfield now. Overall, it went good. If you were to break down, if we had been going to be doing it today, we would have definitely cleared a profit over what we've spent. Right now, we're going to kind of be in the hole because we're not going out today. Just too much needs to be done, and we got to run around, do some stuff before then. So I mean, it would end up being like 3 o'clock in the afternoon before we could even be set up. And from what I've seen out there, you've already missed the majority of what you're going to do on a Sunday. I don't know what that noise was I just heard, but anyway. So yeah, we're not going to do that. Depending on what my schedule is this week. If I'm doing mornings, yeah, I'm going to go out there and do the afternoons. I know it'll be slower during the week, but sorry, need a little caffeine boost. But still want to see what it's going to be like during the week. We get the weekdays for free out there, so want to take advantage of that. Just got something a little odd. I've known about this. I don't think I've talked about it in a video, but it's just a little odd the way that this cart's built that I've got here. We've got these here. I mean, everybody knows what these are for. They're little separators and all for your steam table. Works fine here. And you can see I've got it on the inside here where it's supposed to be. Yeah, you got that going on. But I put a half pan in here, and I've got a big gap down here. So I just put like 3 of these jammed in here to kind of fill that hole so that all my heat just isn't escaping right up out of here. I mean, these things get hot as freaking crazy. I mean, some of them are changing colors from the heat, but oh well. Here's where I've got the problem. You see, it is just barely on there. Now you can say, oh, you can pull it back, but all it's got to do is get on this. Well, actually, all you got to do is come down here, and they're constantly falling through. My steam pans are just barely hanging on because I'm using 8 size, and I've got a half down here on this end that is perforated pan that I use for steaming the buns with. But I understand when I first got this thing, they had a full-size pan in here that they had cut the bottom out of. And I was like, what in the hell do they have this for? Well, I understand now, because the pans fit perfectly inside of it. And it had enough overhang to where it was up here and wasn't falling through. It's just, this is a very odd size hole here. I don't know if in New Jersey they have different size steam pans or what, or these are different lengths or what. I don't know. Anyway, this thing worked out great. Yeah, I got to clean it off. You can tell I was taking stuff out and setting it up here when we closed up last night. But yep, made this for building the dogs on. It is temporary. We will be doing some nice stainless steel brackets here and putting in a cutting board. It's going to be probably about the same size. It may go full length that we could take on and off. And of course clean at our commissary and all that. But this is bolted on now, so it's basically part of the hot dog cart. But it works for now. It's good. Food grade stainless steel. This actually came off of a gas oven, which was a commercial gas oven, and I cut it down to size. Only other thing today, this is going away. This here. look at the wheel. It's been like this since we bought it. I tried fixing that wheel, making it a little better. I was going to weld it to the tube that goes up and down, but this is some kind of galvanized crap. That part there, and welding that to steel, it's not going to work. It would be a mess. And the bearing is pretty much gone in here, or bearings. Yeah, there's like maybe one bearing in there. The rest of them's rusted out. So I've got a new one, which is one of the ones that actually uses U-bolts and would bolt onto here. I've just got to make sure I've got enough room to where it's going to work. I would like to extend this tongue back like it used to be. As you can see, some genius cut it off right here. If you can see that, because apparently this part messed up and this was the only size they had, so they said, well, let's cut it down to completely destroy the structural integrity of the tongue of this thing. Yeah, we got that. And I really don't think this was original either, just by the way that it's cut out on the bottom. It's just a mess. You can tell it was cut out with a torch and not with an actual hole saw like you would use. But that's what we got to deal with right now. Gas wise, I've got over a half a tank left on this one. The one that I do have these bolts here sticking out is where I mount my table for the grill. And I could use about half a tank on that. That thing uses a good bit of gas. But, sorry, I had to get another drink. But it worked out well. Everybody was really happy when that ordered, that saw that they were grilled dogs. I think a lot of my business out there will be actual other vendors. Well, store people. So many stores out there. After we had already closed, we had 2 people come running up, wanting to know if they could get dogs. And I mean, we had already packed everything up. The few that we had left, I had poured them together with the chili and the onions because I knew I would eat it when we got home, and I did. I had a huge bowl of hot dog and chili and onions, and had crazy dreams. Wonder why. Okay, well, that's it for today. Just want to give y'all an update on how things are going. I think this is going to be a really good place out here where we got our lease with. All right, everybody, have a good one.